Hello everyone, this is Josh, and this is going to be kind of a different video. I'm not going to be talking about movies or politics or discussing that. I'm going to be talking about paranormal and what has happened in my life. Most people don't realize it, but I have seen and I can sense things that most people can't. Like, I get overwhelmed sometimes when I'm in a place or I'm close to something. Sometimes they want you to know they're standing there with you. Or sometimes they're standing in front of you and you can't see them. And some people thought it would be great if I go on ghost hunting. And being sensitive, it's really scary because I could be in really big danger. Like, I've been to places that are haunted. And, most of the time, just like anyone who says, I went to a place that was claimed to be haunted and then it turned out not to be haunted, or it was in fact haunted and they didn't actually see something. Well, I'll tell you something. I went, it's been a few years ago. I went to Fort Sumter there in South Carolina, and it's one of the saddest places you can visit. And it's really historical, but I had the overwhelming sense that there was something standing behind me. And when I turned around, there was nothing there. But I could literally smell gunpowder in that area, because that was, if you look back at history, that was a fort that was attacked before the Civil War started. A lot of people died there, and it's very sad. And I'll tell you what, though. And then another incident that happened to me. I was with my brother. We're canoeing down this river, which is close to this old cemetery that is claimed to be really haunted. I actually seen things there, and I felt things there, but it's hard to explain. The overall sensation. There is a story that a dog drowned in that same river, and that people have seen the ghost dog. Some people say it's really big, and others say it's small. I don't really know. I haven't actually seen it, but I will never forget the sensation of hearing a dog growl into my ear, and I'm on the river, and there's no way a dog is in the river. Because I literally looked. And I asked my cousin, "Did you hear that?" He's like, "What?" "It sounded like a dog growling." He's like, "No, I didn't hear that." And then, not too far from that old cemetery, and here's where the rumors start. The rumors are there was a bunch of satanic rituals that happened in that cemetery, if you believe it. I'm pretty sure something happened there. I'm not quite sure because I wasn't alive when this all took place. But I will tell you this. It might be the most haunted place. It might not be the most haunted place. And I wish I could prove it. I wish I could actually prove that it's pretty haunted. But I don't have a camera that can take out there in the field and stuff like that. But I'll tell you. And then not too far from that old cemetery. Actually, it's down another road. It's not too far from it. Where you get to there was a barn. It was an old barn. I remember seeing it many years ago. It's now been torn down. A new barn has been put in place. But everyone has claimed they have seen a woman standing in that area, close to that barn. Well, there was a woman who was murdered. She was raped and murdered, and then her body was dumped there. And people say they see her standing there and then disappear. And usually it's on her anniversary. And I don't remember when this all took place, but I can tell you, it's pretty creepy. I never actually saw the figure, but I can tell you, if you stopped and just stood out there, you could kind of have a sense that there's a presence there, but you can't see it. It's like I said, there's sometimes I don't see things, and there's sometimes I do see things, and it's like, if they want you to know they're there, they're going to show up, either on camera or right in front of you. And I'll never forget the time I told my buddy, "There's a figure standing behind you." And he looked, and he's like, "There's nobody there." And I'm like, I swear, there's a figure standing behind you. He looks again and he's like, there is nothing there, Josh. What are you talking about? I tell you, most of this is pretty creepy. I know that most people might have a hard time believing this because it's like, you'll always run into people who don't believe in the paranormal, and that's fine. But I've always thought, am I crazy or am I insane? I've been seeing figures and ghosts since I was a kid. I've seen demons when I was a kid. I still see them today. When they want you to know they're there, and I absolutely hate it because I'm sensitive. And when you're sensitive, you get all kinds of strange feelings. Sometimes you have the urgency to just run out of a room because you saw something move. But yeah, that's my story, and I was planning on doing this, I think it was Saturday, and I didn't get around to it because a lot of things were happening, with Charlottesville and stuff like that. And then Ric Flair's in the hospital, and I've been praying for him. And then a YouTuber that I watch and I enjoy, OmarGosh, his friend Moe, was also in the hospital. A lot of strange things are going on, and now some YouTubers are disappearing, and that's completely strange. Alright, well, I will talk to y'all later. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not one of my regular videos. Usually I'm doing movie reviews, or if I do talk about politics. I did make a rant video. It does contain some language, pretty harsh language, so I don't recommend it for everybody because, again, I try to keep myself clean. I try to not cuss at all, but sometimes, I don't know. I'm not perfect. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for subbing to my channel. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. Show me you're alive, okay? I want to know if you guys are alive. And comment down below what your thoughts are. I love you all. I will talk to y'all later.